Let's discuss the types of SLAs in a cloud computing. There are three main types of SLA that the cloud provider use depending on the type of service and the customer needs. First, customer based SLA, service based SLA, and last, multi level SLA. First, we will discuss customer based SLA. Tailored for a specific customers and their needs. This type of SLA is highly personalized to include details like backup, schedules or security requirements. Example: a company's SLA for a cloud storage with a customized disaster recovery options. Second, service based SLA. A standard SLA offered to all the customer using a particular services. It is generalized but still ensure high equality performance for everyone. Example: a SLA for a cloud database service that guarantees 99.9% uptime for all users. Third, multi-level SLA. Multi-level SLA used when multiple levels of a departments are involved. This type of SLA allows an organization to have custom SLA for a different teams or a business. Example: a organization-wide SLA with a unique service level for its IT and HR departments. Now to discuss the common SLA metrics. Performance metrics all the are critical to measuring the effectiveness of the SLA. Let's discuss the key metrics of SLA. First, availability uptime. This is the percentage of a time that the service is optional. Cloud services often guarantees a specific level of uptime, typically measures in the nines. 99.9%, 99.99%. Second, response time. How quickly the service provider responds to support requests or a system issues. These metrics ensure the customer receive timely help when issues arise. Third, throughput. The volume of a data processed within a given time period. Example: GB per hour. This matrix is especially important for a data instance applications. Fourth, incidents resolution time. This time it takes for the provider to resolve technical issues for a service encryptions. Now the SLA violations and the remedies. What happens if the service provider does not meet the agreed upon SLA? The let's discuss. First, service credits or refunds. If the provider fails to meet the SLA performance metrics, the customer may receive compensation in the form of service credits or a future use or a partial refunds. Second, termination right. If the provider continuously breaches the SLA, the customer may have the right to terminate the contract without the penalties. This is especially important for a critical services. Third, escalations procedures. SLA often includes an escalations process if issues are not resolved with the agreed upon timelines. This ensures problems get attentions at a higher management level if unresolved. Now, discuss the major examples of SLA. First, Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services provides SLA for service like EC2, S3, RDS with uptime guarantees. Second, Microsoft Azure. SLA for service like virtual machine, Azure SQL database. Third, Google Cloud Platform. GCP offers SLA for service like compute engines and the cloud storage with the similar uptime and the performance guarantees as AWS and Azure. Now the conclusion. SLA are initial for a defining clear service expectation and ensuring reliable, accountable cloud services. They protect customer by offering remedies for service failures and help maintain transparency and the trust between the provider and the customer.